Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the second annual Biotechnology Summit. Thank you to Council Members Gupta and Adiego for hosting today's activities. Thanks also to Assemblyman Mullen for his leadership in the State Assembly on biotechnology issues. About 190 years ago, education trailblazer Horace Mann first promoted universal free public education. A revolutionary for his time, Horace Mann got it right. America's children needed to be universally educated to a high standard so that this nation could thrive economically and survive as a democracy. Your meeting today is in the best tradition of Horace Mann and others from decades past who saw the need to connect our schools to our economy and our children to a hopeful future for America. You know, I visit biotechnology companies throughout the year. One of the top issues that I hear from CEOs is the difficulty in finding skilled employees. And I always want to ask, and what did you do lately with your local school district or our community colleges so that you could have a skilled labor force in the years to come? So I'm asking you now, what have you done and what can you do? We have a special challenge in San Mateo County. With our housing costs so high, we have to prepare our children for high-wage jobs, those at the heart of biotechnology, just so they can survive locally. So now I'll invoke another revolutionary from history, Henry Ford. Prior to Ford, every car was built as a single car, with skilled craftsmen doing all the work on one single car at a time. I sort of view biotechnology that way, geniuses toiling away in small groups to create and produce the next greatest breakthrough. Of course, we do have large teams, but we are to some degree still in the early years of the skilled craftsperson working many hours towards one great product. Now, after Henry Ford, every car was built on an assembly line, but it was built with trained laborers doing highly paid work built to very high standards. Millions of cars rolled off the line. So I ask you as executives in biotechnology, how can you work with our community colleges and high schools to help them create your Henry Ford labor force? Seriously, maybe we can do biotechnology in a smart, productive way where everyone doesn't need to have a doctorate. Our schools, whether high schools or community colleges, would love to fill your needs. But you may also have to look at your needs to see if they can be retooled, as Henry Ford did, so that you can actually boost quality, productivity, and ultimately America's standard of living. There's another reason to form close links with local schools and the community colleges. It pays. San Mateo County is diverse. The workforce in many of our high technology industries is not quite as diverse. It's probably better in biotechnology than in most, but study after study links diversity to profitability. If you form a closer link with the local schools, your pipeline will be filled with diversity. Let me close with this final thought. As we know, America has become less equal over the past several decades. And in just the past few years, the middle class has been reduced in size to the point where it is no longer the majority. Across the nation, people are angry with this situation, and rightfully so. So here's the challenge for my San Mateo County friends in both education and biotechnology. If we can unwrap the mystery of the human genome, can't we unwrap the mystery of human opportunity? If we can rearrange the building blocks of life itself, why has it been such a challenge to rearrange school to be more relevant to the local economy? I'm puzzled, but also hopeful. There are many great minds in this room today that can help us chart a hopeful future. I salute your effort. In the best tradition of San Mateo County, you are coming together to bring solutions out of the dark and into the sunlight. The dreams of thousands of students and the future of our nation's economy may be shaped by the ideas you create today. I urge you to be bold. Thank you and have a great program.